Marte and keep him productive. Meanwhile, Tyler McGill goes to the mound for the Mets. He pitched well in Colorado his last time out.
Yeah, he's trying to change that same old tune. March and April, of course, 1.73 ERA. But then went a little backwards, especially with the base on balls. But in a difficult place to pitch, only gave him 2 runs over 5 innings, so maybe a big step forward.
With Shane McClanahan out for the season so far for the Rays, Drew Rasmussen has stepped up as their ace.
This young man has always had the stuff to be a star in this league, but 3 elbow surgeries has put him back. He's thrown the best baseball, though, of his career.
Only once in his career has he thrown more than 76 innings in a season. Rasmussen has been able to stay healthy so far this year.
So it's McGill versus Rasmussen.
That ace. Mets and Rays.
First pitch coming up in 8 minutes.
All the action coming your way on SN1.
Oh, shit. What's going on, Mr. RJ?
Wi-Fi goes wherever you go. How it should be. The Hyundai Elantra.
Lease a Hyundai Elantra for $169 a month for 24 months, or get 3.99% APR for 72 months. Hurry in. It's usually just one person trying on shoes.
Discover doubles your cash back at the end of your first year, so I'm going to use mine to get something for my beautiful stuffed double A.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match.
Hoosiers 1, Philly 0, top of the 3rd inning. Thanks for the update, RJ. We're just under 7 minutes to go till first pitch. It'll be Tyler McGill on the mound today for the Mets. Every time I stream, it's Tyler McGill. Y'all know how I feel about McGill.
Now the box to your left. That's the Domino's stuffed crust you said you've had before. I'm confused. What's going on? Domino's has never been.
The game is on SNY today if you're in the New York area and you're looking for it. Otherwise, I'll be here the whole day. Tomorrow, happy Father's Day. Yeah, I don't have a dad, but I'll probably hang out with Courtney's dad tomorrow. Low key. Maybe a little barbecue or something, depending on the weather. Yeah.
Because it does all your busy work for you.
About 6 minutes.
Busy doing things. You actually
and then we'll see which Tyler McGill we have on the mound today. Had a better outing against the Rockies, but bro, it's the Rockies. You know what I mean? Like, there were some moments in that game with McGill playing against the Rockies. I'm like, why are you struggling against the worst team in the league? So we'll know what Tyler McGill we have on the mound by the time we hit that 3rd inning. And everybody knows how I feel about the guy. I'm just, Also, it doesn't help that Senga injured his hamstring again. Injured his leg again, but getting a lot of our pitchers back from injury, so we'll have a deep rotation soon enough. 5 minutes.
Let's go places. All those superheroes we need you for play all weekend today and tomorrow. Your mission is to step
See, it's still drizzling there a little bit at City Field.
Playball.org/weekend, which brings us to the county electrifying play of the week. Thursday, 6:30. Luis Garcia hits the looks like his yapper right there. Comes Tyler Tampa making like was with the uniform on.
Once again, it seems like he comes up with something to play.
Grab the dedicate. Probably better on the road today. Jimmy going to be playing a little bit in the rain today. Die hard for the year. First pitch is coming up.
What's up, B? What's up? What's up, gentlemen? 4 minutes till first pitch. 4 minutes, and then I'll have to stream another game that has McGill on the mound.
Introducing the all-new Chevy Equinox, starting at $30,000, and the all-electric Equinox EV, America's most affordable EV with a 315+ mile range, quality you expect, and a dealer right down the street. It's your life, your choice. Qualified Chevy lessees can get this 2025 Equinox for around $279 a month. See your
I saw a little bit.
A history of winning.
I don't have the second screen anymore.
65 games using steam.
But I was watching the Liberty and the
The solution?
Fever a little while ago.
Change the game from manufacturer.
Now I'm all dialed in for the Mets. And I want to get that win back from yesterday. You know?
They're not all here.
Check it out with me.
You can pay your own way.
I hate this Will Farrell commercial.
For you, you buy for us. I'd love to, because I earn a limited 2% cash rewards with my Wells Fargo Active Cash Card.
Oh, Marty, we're on the celebrity cam.
The Active Cash credit card from Wells Fargo. Terms apply.
Dr. Doom. What's up, Dr. Doom? What's the good word?
Enter through the pawn shop and indulge in a night of surprises.
2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes, and we'll get first pitch at Citi Field.
Curated by Chef Chris Santos.
Your weekend's going good, Dr. Doom? Just had a funeral? I'm sorry.
Make your reservation today.
Sorry, brother. But other than that, is your weekend all right, Doom? You watching the Mets game? Gotta mute my screen real quick because there's a song in the background. Who's your favorite Met right now, Doom? Pitchers, Drew Remison versus McGill. Yep. Yep. Thank you for that update, RJ. Mets gave up a bunch of runs one of those innings yesterday. They had that game. They literally had that game. What's for dinner tonight? I was just about to ask Courtney. I don't know. I could go for some like raw fish. Raw tuna, some raw salmon. And I could eat Japanese, Hawaiian food, Italian food every day of my life, man. I like food. All right, so they got the kids on the field. They're going to meet their player, get a little baseball from them, and then we'll get first pitch. It's not even started yet, Steven.
I used to do that until I turned 60.
You like steak? What about a little filet mignon? Low, Diaz, Arenada, Caminero, Magum, Thais, Nisner, Walls. I know I butchered some of those names, but that's your starting lineup for the Rays. Jansen, Morrell, Meade, Caballero, righties on the bench. McGill on the mound. His stats: 13 starts, 5-4 record, ERA 3.76, 24.2 innings, 53 hits, 31 walks, 84 strikeouts. His WHIP is 1.30. Get some lamb, like gyro. Like gyro, is that what you're suggesting, B? How is my mic? My little mic here. Is it good? Ronnie gonna play third. Lindor Sharp 80 second today. Alonzo first. Louise will be the catcher. Outfield, left field Nimmo will put McGill at center, and Mr. 750 million, the four-time All-Star Juan Soto will be at right field. Lots of fans there in ponchos. Still drizzling a little bit. Drizzling a little bit. But the game is going to start. Lamb kebab. I've had lamb kebab with veggies as well. All right, guys, here we go. First pitch, start of the ball game right here, right now. It is strike. Counts 0-1. Fastball from McGill. Low. 2.27 average. 3 home runs. 7 RBI. 674 OPS. 0 for 5 last night. Let's make it 0 for 6 altogether right here, right now. What do you say? B, my mic is good? Next pitch. Just misses inside with the fastball. Counts 1-1.
He missed 2 big stretches last season with oblique strains in game 1.
Okay, thanks, B.
Inside.
Here's a 1-1 for Low. Check swing foul. Went on the third base side. Another fastball there for McGill, by the way. Counts 1-2. Crew chief. Barksdale, he's over at first. So behind home, we got Ryan Wills. I don't know too much about that dude. Please like the stream. When you get a chance, click those 3 dots at the top of the screen to find the thumbs up button. If you want to subscribe, feel free to do so. That's going to hit his foot, I think. Yep, he just hit his foot. Oh, McGill, man on first.
I don't know if he held on to this too long, but apparently with the bounce, it gets in the bounce, hits him in the left inside of his thigh.
Yeah, almost hit him in the chiclets there. Hit him inside his upper left thigh. So, man on first, no outs for the Rays. The other Low is coming up to bat. Here we go, boys. Brendan Lowe, second baseman, 2.54 average, 13 home run, 36 RBI, 7.56 OPS, 3 for 4 last night. Bit of a thorn in our side last night. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball at 95. It's all fastballs right now for McGill. Counts 0-1. He's liking that 95 mile per hour fastball. Here we go. Next pitch. Pop up. This should be playable. Left center. And it goes towards left. Nimmo going to track it in the rain, get the out. Boom. You can see it's a little soggy out there at left field. 1 down, 1 on for Tampa Bay Rays. Next man up. Diaz, 2.63 average, 10 home runs, 39 RBI, 741 OPS. He was 3 for 5 last night. First baseman for the Rays. Everybody in position in the outfield. All right, here we go. That's going to sail upstairs. Slider. The secondary pitches are always a problem for McGill, man. Counts 1-0. Diaz had the highest AL average in 2023, if you're keeping track. Next pitch. Sloppy hit. Should be a double play ball. Get the out at second. Nah, I can't get the out at second. Got the out at first, though. 2 outs. 2 outs. Man on second. Can we get those likes up on the stream, boys? Thank you. Next man up for the Rays. The DH. Arenanda. 322 average, 8 homers, 37 RBIs, 907 OPS. 4 for 1 last night. Had a home run. Yada, yada, yada. Strike. Slider got in. Finally. Counts 0-1.
At 9 counts.
3 years with the Rays before this one. 692 OPS in those 3 years. This year, 907. He's having a huge.
Aranda. Thank you. Aranda. Fastball at 95 again, it looked like. Counts 0-2.
Last night's game. Breaking ball. Not a good one. Not a good one. Was going to play off. All home run by Aranda.
Around 27 years old.
0-2 count, next pitch. Got him with the fastball at 97 upstairs. 3 outs. Leave a runner stranded on second. Mets up after this. All right. Nice K there, man.
Winning is different to fan cash.
Should I check on the Liberty game real quick? The Liberty game over?
Takes pet insurance that's right there with you. A legacy of prize-winning protection.
Is the Liberty game over already?
Unexpected. Trust takes time. AKC Pet Insurance. Start today with a quote.
B, the Liberty game's over?
Things for our pets. We give them
I guess so.
chores while they supervise ours.
Can't find it.
We help them with their best for a minute or two, and we let them explore.
RJ, could you put the score of the Liberty and Fever game in the chat, please, RJ?
25 Cadillac Lyric.
RJ, when I make it big one day, I'll have you on my payroll, brother. Sorry for the lack of streams during the week, guys. I've just been so tired. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, I've just been super tired, so I haven't been streaming. And the Mets typically play like 1 o'clock Eastern Standard games on Thursdays, and I'm still at work. Spiritual Poet. Yo, what's up from the UK? Shout out to the UK. My brother asked me at least once a month to go to the UK. At least once a month. It's on my places to travel. Spiritual. Lindor, Nimmo, Soto, Alonso, McNeil, Marte the DH, Beatty, Luis Torrens, and Arani at the very bottom. My girl is playing. That could only mean one thing. Lindor is coming up to bat at Citi Field. Always wanted to go to the UK, Spiritual Poet. Strike. Look like a fastball, counts 0-1. Well, thanks for popping in, Spiritual. Are you gonna watch the fights later? Counts 0-2. Anybody gonna watch the UFC fights later? Drew on the mound, 13 starts, 5-4 record, ERA 2.22. 69 innings, 48 hits, 14 walks, 59 strikeouts, 0.90 OPS. Is that right, B? I didn't know that. Counts 0-2. Fallon back. UK is on my list of countries to go to. The Philippines, Thailand, Japan, Brazil. Goose, what's up, Goose? Goose, we have to figure out when we're finally going to do a collab together. We got to make it happen this summer, Goose, for my birthday. Lindor is K'd up. That was a fastball. 1 out. Caminero, third. Wall, short. Low, second. Diaz, first. Thias, the catcher for Tampa Bay. Left field will be Mangum. Misner, center. Low at right field. I know I butchered some of those names. I'm sorry. Travis, go to Australia. All right. Nimmo, foul, counts 0-1. Looked like a fastball. Nimmo's average in the last 6 games he played, it's 308. Next pitch. Inside fastball and low goes ball, counts 1-1. I'd love to come to the States, but I am scared of. There's some nice places. There's some safe places, Spiritual, I promise. Where I am in New York, it's relatively safe. It's the suburbs, Long Island, New York. Nimmo pops this one up at left field, and it'll drop for a base hit. Spiritual, do you watch American sports? Do you watch American sports, and do you watch the UFC, Spiritual? Liberty 84 versus Fever 99, fourth quarter, 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Thank you, RJ. All right, 1 on and 1 out for the Metropolitans. I'm gonna watch that UFC fight later. I saw Kamaru Usman is back in action. He's fighting what's his guy's name? Barkley? Grounded. That's gonna be a double play ball. Damn it! Out at second, out at first. Damn it, Soto. Double play. Damn. All right, we're going into second. We'll put McGill back on the mound after this commercial break. Yaquing Buckley. How do you say this guy's name? I know I'm butchering that name too. But that's a good main event fight tonight. Is it Buckley or Barkley? I think it's Buckley. The guy that just beat Kobe Covington. Usman. Yaquing Buckley? Yeah, it's Buckley. That's a good fight at welterweight. Main card doesn't start till 10 o'clock though. So that's a good fight. Good fight. BK boy. What's up, BK boy? What's going on? Anybody have Father's Day plans tomorrow? We're going to be coming out of commercial break any second, guys. Here we go. McGill back on the mound, top of the second.
Junior Caminero leads off against Tyler McGill.
Caminero leads off, takes a ball on the outside. Looked like a slider that missed. Counts 1-0. He's got a 245 batting average, 15 home runs, 41 RBI, 766 OPS, 0 for 4 last night. This is the third baseman for the Rays. Pitch. Foul. Third base side, counts 1-1. All right, next pitch. This is pitch number 14 from McGill. 1-1 count. Here we go. Swing and a miss. Fastball at 96. Counts 1-2. Hit. Grounded to Lindor over to first. Out at first after that fastball. 1 down. That's a wearing their city connectors, but like, you have a new sub. Your channel is awesome. Thank you, man. I'm trying, man. Originally, I just did this stuff for fun, and like now, I'm just hustling, trying to send my mom into an early retirement. Spiritual, call it. 3.2 average, 1 homer. I didn't see the rest for Magum's stats. That's low inside. Counts 1-0. But spiritual, you watch a lot of American sports? Counts 1-0. Next pitch. Ball inside, almost hit him. Counts 2-0. Mangum. 382 hits at Mississippi State. 2016 to 2019. Oh, okay. So I got to make you a baseball fan. I used to follow David Beckham a lot, but I haven't followed soccer since maybe hit over towards Ronnie to first. Did he get him? Got him. 2 outs. Last time I followed soccer, it was like 2018, I think. Was that the FIFA World Cup 2018? I can't remember the year. I think it was 2018. I was following Brazil for a little bit. Yeah, I saw there's a game on local TV as well. Ball on the outside counts 1-0. I'll tell you what it is. That's Dias up at bat. So there's a game on my local Fox channel, LA Galaxy at pop up. This should be playable infield hit. Who's going to get it? Ronnie? Ronnie with the out 3. So it's the LA Galaxy versus. Oh, there's 2 games. There's Seattle and Chicago, and then the Fox game is LA versus St. Louis. That's MLS soccer. I'll switch over to it. Let's see what it's about. So 3 is NWSL. That's Seattle and Chicago. Chicago winning 2-0 in that soccer game. Then over on Fox, it's LA and St. Louis.
Shipped over for Pompeu.
This is MLS. This is scoreless right now.
And there have been some really good young goalkeepers in MLS the last couple of years. This isn't uncharted territory to have a 23-year-old starter.
And then there's golf on Channel 4.
And at some point, as you mentioned, like throw him in the deep end and just help him along the way. Just continue to work with him. It's in awards, you gotta talk really fast.
Well, it's right. T-Mobile Home Internet brings number 1 customer satisfaction for home wireless and by taking time.
Wow.
Try singing it. Just one chord.
Do you Barracuda? What's up, Barracuda? You're on your burner account, bro? Do you get a lot of American tourists in the UK during the summertime, Spiritual?
I don't think they take that anymore. Of course they take Discover.
I see you on your burner account, Barracuda.
13 pairs of parachute pants. And these are my 14.
What's up, man?
Discover is accepted at 99% of places nationwide.
Now there's so much fucking background, bro. Yeah, mostly at the big cities, though. Oh, okay. Frio, what's up, Frio? Frio, that was a sloppy loss yesterday, man. The Mets, that should have won that game yesterday. The Mets should be on a 7-game win streak right now, man. That was sloppy. Sloppy, man. What do you want? You want poke?
What?
You want poke? Pokey? Or you want Domino's? That's Alonso up at bat. 340 average, 6 home runs, 20 RBIs, over 1,200 for his OPS in the last 12 games. We were winning 5-1 yesterday. I know. Alonso pops this one up. Go, baby. Take it. Dang it. At the warning track. Damn, I thought he had it. You want Domino's? What do you want? 1 out.
Well, we had a few days of summertime weather, but we're back to early April weather today. This felt like it was early April.
Yeah, we do, Spiritual. We sure do, especially pizza in New York. I thought it was Rampage time, but no. Yeah, I thought it was too, but the ball didn't carry. McNeil up at bat. What do you want? What are you thinking? Swing and a miss counts 0-1 for McNeil. 16-game on base streak. Pokey. Poke ball. No? That just got in for a strike, apparently. Fastball counts 0-2. Or dominoes. I gotta think. Hit. What about barbecue? That one foul. Keep it 0-2. What about Panera Bread? Counts 0-2. Okay. What do you want? Pepperoni and peppers? Pepperoni and green peppers? Counts 1-2. Hit by McNeil over towards right field. Goes foul. Damn. Keep it a 1-2. McNeil's batting average, points 269. There's Journey. That's a small Journey. All right, 1-2 count. Here we go. That's low. Low cutter counts 2-2. I really wanted a poke ball. Pop up here, and he's out at the fucking netting behind home. Wow, 2 outs. No. See if I can remember my Domino's password. I think I have coupons. Ball to Marte, and then a strike. Fastball at 97. Count is 1-1.
Hey, Jesse, what is that?
Just missed. Ball to Marte. Counts 2-1. Swing and a miss. Counts 2-2. Fouling back. Fastball at 97. Interesting. Got him. Struck him out. I got my password to dominoes.com.
It's really happening.
On June 20th,
I need a candy. Where should we start?
Disney Pixar's Helio rated PG. 2024 saw 45% surge in hate crimes against Jewish New Yorkers.
Police are investigating the incident at Effie's Cafe as a possible hate crime.
The hate crime attack in Brooklyn, a Jewish family slashed.
New York City synagogue is defaced.
Jewish students scrambling for safety. By March of this year, a staggering 54% of hate crimes in New York targeted Jews.
All of their spaces, large and small.
This June, the safety and security of the Jewish community is on the
Yes, look at this shit.
The next generation GMC Terrain Elevation. We choose to challenge. We challenge.
We're still in commercial break, guys.
Eligible LCs can get this low mileage.
Not on the screen. Still not on the screen.
We are professional grades.
Part for me, I'm running for comptroller because we've got to hold the powerful accountable. I took on the big banks and founded a community development credit union right here in Washington Heights. I took on corporate landlords with the landmark law.
Yeah, Krennic pissed me off yesterday.
To stop Donald Trump and Elon Musk from stealing our money. I'll protect the city, protect our finances, protect our people, and fight back. Together, we'll bring New York down. Pay for my Mark 2025.
Tonight on SNY.
It's our experience with one soda.
All night, every night, starting at 11, only on SNY.
Third inning, that's a Braves no score.
All right, McGill back on the mound.
The center fielder leads off against Tyler McGill.
Foul counts 0-1. Misner, 219 average, 5 homers, 19 RBI, 649 OPS. Hi, Tommy. Counts 1-1. Counts 1-2. In the dirt, counts 2-2. Almost hit him.
At different times, I remember when JJ Boudet was drafted by the Marlins, he was going to be a bat first.
The most amazing thing about the Rays this year is that they lead the league in innings pitched by starters. Okay, swing against that.
Swing and a miss.
That's the second strikeout from Gill, who's retired 7 in a row.
So no curveballs, no changeups since last start in Colorado, and now a handful of glove pitches and a dandy right there by McGill. McGill got a big drip.
So one out, nobody on that. The shortstop, Taylor Walls. So the best fielding shortstops in baseball. That's nice.
1 out and the counts 0-1. My laptop's not loading.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Fallon back, counts 0-2.
Austin Hop recently, last 6 games, sitting 3-1.
Counts 0-2. What's up, Kimberly? Man on second, 1 out. Luca, what's up? What's up, Luca? What's up, Joseph? Counts 0-1 for Josh Lowe. He was hit by pitch in the first inning. 3 home runs on the season, 7 RBIs on the season. I'm a Yankees fan. That's okay. You're allowed to be here. Everybody's allowed to be here. I have rewards here. What do I get? Free bread. Free Parmesan bread bites. I still respect the Yankees, Kim. Hit it. And that's going to be the first run of the day for the Rays.
Josh Lowe with an RBI single.
RBI single for Josh Lowe, 1-0 Tampa Bay Rays. Already see this is going to be a problem. Tampa Bay Rays. It's a large pizza. Right?
Nice job by Lowe serving that ball to left field. I took 2 strikes.
I'm aware, Corey, you think?
Just let me do it.
No.
Why?
I want to do that.
Nice
I could get it fucking.
second cross when he knew what the middle of playing behind him. His game was up.
Seems a lot of speed. They're the leading base stealing team in the majors by a wide margin. Oh, well, the best 2 base stealers are in the lineup today.
Put extra sauce on that.
Counts 1-1.
Simpson, he's the line of leagues. Simpson might
1-1 count for Brendan Lowe.
I'm not 100% sure why he's not here now.
Ooh, I know.
Rays have been winning
What?
since they sent him back down.
I didn't mean to do that.
Everybody in the AL East has been winning. Even the Orioles have been winning lately. Lakers lost last night. They get their lead to 4.5. Blue Jays 5-0.
1-2 count for Lowe. I don't know where it is on the screen.
It's right there.
What's the other thing you want? Counts 2 and 2.
Green peppers. And the shredded program too.
Stolen bases in 2023.
There. Pineapple on that. Hit over towards right field for Tampa Bay, and now they have 2 on and 1 out.
3 straight hits.
Fucking Nets.
First one was soft, the last 2 innings in buck. Jeremy Duffy will pay a visit to Tom McGill.
Yeah, this is not good. This is not.
Wow.
It's McGill though. I never expect anything less from McGill. I really don't.
That's concerned with the slow stuff to laugh.
Put them in the bullpen.
Tonight, Yanni Diaz will be coming up with 2 men on. On the plus side for McGill, Yanni Diaz hits 4 ground balls than just about any player in baseball. On the other side of that ledger is he has more ground ball hits than anybody in the majors by far. Rounded out the short his first time up today. Stinson with these.
All right, men on first and second with 1 out. Diaz up at bat for the Rays. He's 0 for 1 on the day. This will be pitch 39 for McGill. In for a strike. We'll go to a fastball at 95 counts on 1.
Yanni Diaz, 56% ground ball rate, second to major.
Next pitch. Counts 1 and 1.
Batting title back in 2023. Held off one of the last year. 6th in the MVP ballot in 2023.
There's really 2 guys that can hit the ball to the right side.
Shallow center here. Out. Good job, McNeil. 2 outs and 2 on for the Rays.
Outstanding job from McGill. Off the bat, they look like they have a chance to be one of those dunkers.
Crowd no doubt after a great delay at the start.
What's the other thing you wanted?
Yeah, 41,000 plus last night.
What the fuck is with this laptop? I don't know what's happening. Stop.
He had some of the best numbers against breaking balls of any hitter in the game. 951 OPS against breaking balls.
He's got a pretty big upper cut, so that lends itself better to hit the ball down in the strike zone, which where secondary pitchers usually are.
Strike with it, so too. Yeah, his career primarily at second base, but he should be playing just about anywhere.
What's up? I don't even know how to say that. Shoraya? Counts 0-2, and that pitch is going to sail away. 1-2 count. I'm from New York. Stop asking me what. Just go to the fucking checkout. Fuck. God, I'm struck him out with a fastball. What's up, Brendan? What's going on, dude?
Are you ready for the ultimate entertainment experience? Spectrum is bringing together the streaming apps you love. Plus, live TV for sports, entertainment, and news.
Stop, I can't see.
All in one place, across your devices. So no matter when or where you are, it's all here. Spectrum.
Any further thoughts? You think I need to do one with Linda? I still do it. I love it like.
Sorry, I'm trying to order this dinner here.
What should I say for my kids' tuition? What kids? I'm early retirement. How much is it worth for a long term?
All my money's in shipping.
Oh, it's what's on your mind? Is that doing more with my money? Let's look at where you're at and talk.
Make sense of your money with citizens.
Dad's work is never done. It's why I'm
Trying to order Domino's pizza. It's like pulling fucking teeth.
to tools, to tech, to something to enjoy together. No matter what he's working on, make any dad's day with the Home Depot.
You love our legendary subs, so you'll love our legendary new Doritos footlong nachos. Doritos and Subway, two legends come together.
Legends eating legends.
Hold on 1 second, guys.
Yes, thank you, Michelle. Doritos footlong nachos.
No, I don't personally know Donald Trump.
This summer in New York State. Yes.
Brendan, do you know Donald Trump, Brendan?
From cityscapes to green lakes. Whatever moves you, inspires you, recharges you, you'll find it here. New York State. Everything you love. Plan your summer getaway at iloveny.com.
Oh, Brett Bating leads off against Drew Rasmussen, and Texas cut it down for 1-1. Bating came off the bench last night for a walk, and so we played a
Beatty takes a ball, counts 1-0. Beatty, 2.21 average, 7 homers, 23 RBI, 680 OPS.
tries to get going back in the right direction.
He yanks that one right field foul. Counts 1-1.
Bating then beats the Reds and Ronnie Bricio, the lower third of the road against Rasmussen. And Luke then to demo with the first team was doubled up. Now with Bating, one ball to strikes. Inside. 2-2.
Trying to see all the last just look good. Looking at the clock every time you get from 8 or 7 seconds, it's ready to go.
I don't know what you're asking me. Counts 2-2.
Then
for Beatty.
Especially when he was going to use his timeout. He comes 7, 8.
Make it a full count now for Beatty. Beatty's going to use his timeout.
It's should be 3-2 a lot of things using 2 strikes. But he's on such a roll, sometimes you just want to upset that kind of timing.
Now set at 8.
Hit for Beatty, right field, going. Home run! It's rampage time, folks. Bring out the home run helmet. Mets tie it up. 388 feet for the home run. What's up, Zach? 115.6 miles per hour for the exit velocity home run there for Brett Beatty.
He was ready for that fastball. Yeah, 115, 116 off the bat. Kind of a short follow through. There was a no doubt off the bat.
That's can't even on the bat. It's the 7th home run last month. It's about 14.
Counts 1-0 here for Luis. Counts 2-0. Terrens, 1 home run in the season, 13 RBIs on the season.
Starts Tuesday. That's how it is for strike 2-1. That's on Rugby City will donate
2-1 count. Terrens hit over towards third to first. He's out at first. 1 down. Damn.
So it comes up in this baseball, you never really got it good. Showing signs of well respect, finally secured and get that idea on the base, that it like that.
Went out and running Mauricio.
Mauricio, the big man, coming up to bat.
Last night, struck out 3 times, including a strikeout to end the game. Against Pete Fairbanks, 3 straight.
I ordered it, babe.
Got him out looking. That's been the game plan against Mauricio. Breaking stuff possible. Fastball.
Struck out early in the game.
1-1 count for Mauricio.
See right now, Mauricio. Talent is ridiculous. It's the effect of not playing baseball.
2-1 count for Mauricio. I'm just glad we tied it up, B. 2-1 count. Next pitch. Fouling back. Fastball at 95. 2-2 count.
This morning, good shot. It's just huge. That's probably the biggest difference. In the history of the game, trailer times.
Why that is.
Another foul. Keep it a 2-2 for Ronnie.
My theory is that all the pitchers in the league already, all the good talents in the league.
Fastball missed. Almost hit him. Full count for Mauricio.
5 consecutive starts.
Who's Chelsea, Brendan? Full count for Ronnie. Fouling back. Fastball at 96. Keep the count full.
He's not staying back. He's off balance on all of those things. He also is taking
On deck is Lindor. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Ronnie yanks one and goes foul by a couple of sections at right field. Keep that count full for the big man. Let's go, Brendan. Excuse me. Right field is playable. He's out. 2 outs. Damn. Ain't no mountain high enough is playing at Citi Field. Lindor rotates that song with My Go. Lindor takes a ball inside. Counts 1-0. Lindor struck out in the first, has 14 home runs on the season. Ball. Counts 2-0. Hit over towards first, foul. Counts 2-1 for Lindor. Counts 2-2. Lindor yanks one over towards right field. It'll drop. He should be able to go to second. He's going around to second, and he's safe on second with a 2-out double. Yeah, pretty much, Frio. Pretty much. That's good for us Mets fans, though. We don't have to worry about the Braves this season. Knock on wood. All right, I'll be here, Brennan. Nimmo up at bat with a man on second and 2 outs. Takes a strike. Counts 0-1. Hit for Nimmo, left field. And it's going to go foul. Keep it 0-2 for Nimmo. Oh, excuse me. Nimmo 1 for 1 today with a single in the first. He has 13 home runs on the season to 37 RBIs. Here's an 0-2. Hit for Nimmo over towards left field. Shallow left field. It's dropping. Lindor's going to go. It's going to be tight, and the cutoff is no good. And Mets score. They go up 2-1, and Nimmo safe on first. Mets take the lead. 2-1 Mets. Heads up base running there for Lindor and Nimmo. All right, next man up with Nimmo on first and 2 outs. Everybody on the mound trying to calm down the pitcher here for the Rays. buy him some time too.
And that man, really was running out of juice. Wanted to come in and just middle. Nice job. Nettles been doing this for 20 games now. Hit that ball in the shortstop, that big shot, and the hustle.
Thank you for that update, RJ.
That's what was 16 that run to the scoring position last night. But they cashed their first opportunity with a runner in scoring position today. And now Soto.
Juan Soto, Mr. 750 mil. Takes a strike apparently. Fastball at 96, counts 0-1. Grounded into DP in the first. He's got 13 home runs on the season and 36 RBIs on the season.
Soto's ground ball play was his 13th of the season, or 14th of the season, as opposed to the National League. He doesn't leave the majors.
Counts 1-1. Oh, that's fucking smoked. But hold on, it's going to stay in. Damn. I thought he had it. He didn't. All right, that's the end of 3. Commercial break. We'll put McGill back on the mound. It's 2-1 Mets. I'll be right back. I got to run to the bathroom. Alrighty, let's get back to it. Oh, come on, there's a song in the background again. Alright, now it's over. Alright, cool. Top of the 4th, McGill on the mound. Let's not give up another home run. Or run, rather.
That's village. Another field. I mean, it's not really unless there's pizza. Do they get free pizza? I suppose they do. Every time you win, you gotta win.
I don't know. What do you call it, Tommy?
Shot, girls.
Tom will go with the lead for the first time as we go to the 4th inning.
Ball counts 1-0 for Cabanero. He's 0 for 1 on the day. A lip reader. Oh, okay. Interesting. Foul counts 1-1. Cabanero grounded out in the second, has 15 home runs on the season. Ball outside and low, counts 2-1.
Central Super. Right. You get like the orange license, orange license for free, yes. Orange license for big and beauty football.
Oh my God, he gave up a run. Come on, man. Fuck! I just said don't give up another run. We're tied at 2 apiece. Man, I can't stand Tyler McGill. I really like. If this guy's a Met next year, I'm gonna be pissed. He just doesn't. You can't trust the guy anymore, man. Gives up so many runs every game. Tied at 2 apiece.
He just pulled his hands in and snapped the head of the bat. Almost one-handed that did one-handed.
He's got ridiculous power. He's 21
Whatever.
years old.
It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be up to our batters. Foul, counts 0-1.
Watch where this ball is. Watch the hands in the back that get through. And that ball's on the inside corner.
He hit another batter. Oh my God. Man on first, no outs, tied at 2 apiece.
Doesn't have a feel.
McGill is just fucking
Slider that he's trying to throw back foot.
atrocious right now.
They drop low.
A home run and a hit by pitch.
Right in the foot, he's still feeling. That's the exact same place where they do it back there. The front foot
You
slide.
can't trust this guy. You cannot trust him.
Still dealing. See, once in a while you need to just give a little pressure and make it feel better. He's got 10 steals without being caught.
All right, next man up for the Rays.
And after he got hit in the toe. Got Nice as the batter. And he is
Hit. And runner to third and first.
Not a hard hit ball at all, but just perfectly placed.
So a home run, a hit by pitch,
Just sometimes it's worrying.
and a base hit.
How hard you hit it. And the slide. Yeah,
And what did I say at the beginning of the stream? I said by the 3rd inning, you'll know what McGill you have. By the 3rd inning, I was an inning off. It's the 4th inning. Close enough. Everybody to the mound, Hefner to the mound. They're going to talk to McGill, try to settle him down, come up with a strategy or something. A home run, a hit by pitch, a soft single, no outs, runners on first and third for the Rays.
Saturday, June 21st at noon. Visit fanaticsfest.com for more information.
Misner, 0 for 1, struck out in the 3rd. 5 home runs on the season, 19 RBIs on the season.
It's been 2 teams that have been red hot.
He's showing bunt. Foul, third base side, counts 0-1.
Hot charge there. He's allowing McGill to cover that third base line. I would be more inclined as a third baseman to make sure you're charged there. McGill's a big athlete. It's hard for him to get over there as quickly as you'd like.
First fast man, third and Magnum, slow runner, first and Vice. Good speed at the plate.
Foul, fastball counts 0-2. Foul into the stands on the left side. 0-2 count for Meisner. I've been calling him Misner. It's Meisner.
He's got one in the third. That's took the lead at the bottom of the third. Rays are tied here in the fourth, and now threatening to go back in front.
That's low. Counts 1-2. Slider missed.
Right spot. That's what that. Both these teams have been hot. You can see it there. Their offense. Rays really stepped it up. 16-6 over that span. That's 15 of their last 19. 1-2.
That's down. Slider down, counts 2-2.
So easy, not a lot of jumping up the ball. It just makes himself into like a catching pillow back there. Keeps the ball in front of him.
Got him looking at the 98-mile-per-hour fastball. There's the K, one away. All right, we need like a double play ball here. Take us to the bottom of the fourth. Walls up at bat. He's 1 for 1, double and a run. Had the double in the third. 2 home runs on the season, 16 RBIs on the season. Ball counts 1-0.
Yeah, holding the line and they don't run and get too far down in the face of the kill.
Foul. Fastball. Counts 1-1.
The other thing that you have to keep in mind, if he gets in play ratio, hard ground ball to make turn two is to be throwing the ball to the door and being
Pushing a bunt. And not going to get the out at home, and he dropped it. Rays back in front 3-2. He dropped it. He had no chance to get the ball to home, apparently, and then when he went to throw it to first, he dropped it. He couldn't get the runner at home. There's the bunt there. Whatever.
First base with that ball all the way. And the one look just cost him the time, and then he tried to hurry it first and lost the handle. Anytime you bunt is 2 yards left and dead in this way, with all the speed Mangum has, there's no play at home.
3-2 Rays. Runners on second and first with 1 out. Ball outside to Lowe. Counts 1-0. That's Josh Lowe. Hit by pitch, single, and an RBI. Career versus McGill, 3 for 4, a home run, and a pair of RBIs. I can't stand Tyler or McGill. Down in the dirt, counts 2-0. Did he go around? Oh, they said he went around. All right, strike, counts 1-1.
Swing for McGill. So for 2 on the hole. He would take that.
Hit, right field, foul, counts 1-2.
Today, Josh working on 617 consecutive plate appearances without being hit.
He's got to start with a big day already. That hit by pitch, as you mentioned, but the base hit RBI hit.
Well, McGill had him down the count before that hit of the third. He's got him down the count again.
1-2 count. Got him. Struck him out with a 96-mile-per-hour fastball, 2 outs. Let's get this last out here in the fourth, McGill, and not give up another run.
He's got a good fastball today. Maybe he hasn't used it enough. That one was a lot of run on that outside corner.
2 out of 2 on.
Brendan Lowe, 1 for 2. Single in the third, 13 home runs in the season, 36 RBIs. Got a single in the third. This will be pitch 65 from McGill. Swing and a miss. High fastball at 96, counts 0-1. Oh, just in case you're wondering, the Mets are wearing their City Connect jerseys. Lines to shallow right. It'll drop. And another run comes in. 4-2 Rays. Runners on first and third with 2 outs. We may have to start thinking about getting our bullpen warmed up. Bad inning here for McGill.
You see that follow through of Lau on that ball outside, Richard outside. The runners, Tice gets the good jump, 2 outs. Check them out, man. And first to third for Walls, he's got outstanding and cross the base.
Diaz takes a ball on the outside, fastball miss, counts 1-0. He's 0 for 2, ground out, fly out. 10 home runs in the season, 39 RBIs on the season. Flew out in the third inning. 735 for his OPS. Hit. And that's another run coming home. You got to take him out of the game, I think, guys. 5-2 Tampa Bay. Fans there are starting to boo, rightfully so. Wow. Our bullpen is not warming up yet. I have no idea. That's a good question, Joseph. Right now, we got bigger problems. 5-2 Rays.
Two strikeouts on similar pitches. Up in the strike zone, in the middle. Had something on it though. 98 that first one. Didn't catch up to it.
Counts 0-1. Counts 0-2.
Last 6 starts, ERA is 5.61. And tagged 5 runs inside 4 innings today.
Oh, 2 count. Hit. Foul. Keep it 0-2.
9 batters in the 6th. Last night's game, it's on the clock game. 9-0.
Looks like Castillo is warming up for the Mets. One, 2 count. Come on, Miguel, get this last out here. In the dirt, counts 2-2. What the fuck is this delivery driver? Two count. In the dirt, low, full count. McGill's really struggling this inning.
So now Lau at second, Diaz first to be running, 3-2 out.
He walked on bases loaded. My goodness. My goodness.
That's his first walk of the game. He's already hit 2 batters and given up 7 hits. And now he's got to face Junior Caminero, who led off this inning with a home run. This time with the bases loaded.
I don't think Castillo is ready.
been improved by more than one. Hopkins at third, Diaz at second, Rwanda at first with 2 down.
One ball, one strike.
Yeah.
What's up, Seth?
Even with the 1 lead down, it just really grounds the shoulders. Becomes very. It's like you have a lot of moving parts. Go out of the way so it can't carry them off the glove. It takes it right out of the chest protector, the softest part of all of these plays.
Strike. Fastball counts 1 and 2. I don't know where this delivery driver went.
Go up and count 1-2.
1-2 count.
34th pitch of the inning. Breaking ball bounce.
Breaking ball, foul. Keep it a 1-2.
21 pitches in the first 2 innings. 58 for the last 2 innings. Gets out of this game. Gonna be done for the day. Again, 1-2.
That's going to be a wild pitch, and runner's going to score. Wow. 6-2, Tampa Bay Rays. Why is McGill still on the mound? Wild pitch brings in a run for the Tampa Bay Rays. It's looking bleak now, Mets fans. Yeah, that should be fun, Seth. I gotta go find this delivery driver while the Mets are getting their asses kicked. I'll be right back.
Good jump. Good dirt ball read. By that.
2-2. Off the plate. Ball down. This will be his last batter, no matter what. Got the left-handed Langer coming up next. Lefty ready in the bullpen. 37th pitch of the inning on 3-2. And he walked him. Reload the bases. Yeah, that'll bring it in to Tampa McGill. Probably the 4th inning.
Hey, dinner. All right. You got bases loaded again. 2 outs. 6-2, and call to the bullpen. They're taking McGill out. The fans there are going to boo the crap out of him, rightfully so, because he's awful. He should not be a Met next year. Sorry if that upsets my fellow Mets fans, but you just can't trust Tyler McGill anymore. Look at what he just did there. That was all him. That's all him being sloppy. So, can't trust the kid no more. I call him a kid because I think I'm older than him. What are you going to do? I'm going to eat my pizza. How about that? Damn, I love Domino's. If the Mets win this game, I'll shave my head.
Last pitch, and it's almost like you can't look any of your teammates in the eye. You certainly have let yourself down with what you expect from yourself, but even more importantly, you let the guys down.
He let everybody down just now. Gave up 4 runs.
And the stuff, Shane, sometimes.
Or was it 5? I lost count.
You see that bottom line.
All you're left with 1,000 miles there. Jose
Castillo on the mound.
Against the Nats, gave him 2 hits that was saved by a Tyler Taylor came from center field.
Lindor, toss to Beatty, tag the base, out. All right. I mean, that's the only thing to cheer for right now. Lindor and Beatty get the out. We're going right back to a commercial break, though.
The Bears grab and kick the bag in time. Phew.
So, Mets need 4 runs to tie this puppy up. I don't like their chances. There's 9 of you in the chat. Am I the only one that's sick of Tyler McGill? Or are you guys, my fellow Mets fans, are you also sick of McGill? Because I feel like my frustration should be equal with yours. And yours should be equal with mine. You're probably right, B. Granted. You can't trust Tyler McGill anymore, man. How many crappy games has he had? You know? Since the start of the season, how many games did he blow? I feel like every time I've seen him, he was crappy. And he also had like a really bad inning against the Rockies.
Every bet's win or lose. Use fan cash on team here at Fanatics.com or bonus bets in the Fanatics Sportsbook app. Stay tuned for exclusive offers all season long. And you know, guys, we were talking earlier in the game about how the jump from AAA to the majors is probably as wide as it's ever been. And I was talking to a scout actually about this the other day who threw out a different theory as to why that is. Ground ball.
Ground ball, Alonso out at first, 1 away.
But remember, a few years back, there was a contraction of minor league teams and a couple of minor league levels. And so what he believes has happened, what he's seen, is that talent level...
McNeil coming up to bat, that's why you hear Def Leppard. McNeil 0 for 1 fouled out in the second, has 7 home runs on the season.
The talent level at, say, AA, AAA...
Let's cut the lead to half with a home run here, Miguel.
Because there's not as much time, as many levels to get these guys the proper reps to move up in their right time.
Boy, Steve, that makes a lot more sense than the silly reason I have. So the reduction of all the minor league teams certainly plays a part in that.
Strike, fastball. Counts 0-1.
Each organization now is limited to 120 minor league players.
Hit. Finds a base hit. All right, cool. Fifth hit of the day for the Mets. McNeil on first with 1 out. We got work to do, though. We got work to do.
Sometimes the undervalued player, the late bloomer, might have to change. Right?
Then he gets drafted out of the area because the draft has changed as well.
Keep going down.
Marte up at bat. He's the DH. 0 for 1. Struck out in the second. 4 home runs on the season. That's a ball inside. Counts 1-0. Fouling back.
lot less than the state of Washington.
63 degrees here in the middle of June.
But maybe he's gotten unused to that because he's made 10 home starts in Tampa Bay. He's pitched in Texas, Arizona, and Miami. This is his first weather game of the season.
1-1 count. Hit. Foul. Third base side. Counts 1-2. McGill collapsed again, Lounge.
Second in the National League, third in the majors.
Well, you can see why that if you don't watch these pitches.
Lounge, it's McGill being McGill.
In the long relief, better to have late movement than big movement.
Struggled against lefties because of the sort of change on him, but he uses like cover so effectively inside because he doesn't need it.
He has turned his fastball into 3 distinct pitches: a four-seamer, sinker, and cutter.
Counts full for Marte. Yeah. Marte hits a two-hopper out at second, out at first, double play ball. 6-4-3 double play. Goodbye. We're going to the fifth. Well, this sucks. What are you going to do? Yeah, when does Sean Manaea come back into play? Couple of weeks? Definitely going to need him. And around the All-Star break. All right. So we just have to try to keep it together. Somehow. Jose back on the mound for the Mets. Strike. Sinker. Counts 0-1.
Seventh game for Tampa Bay after coming up with the trade for the White Sox, back up to Danny Jansen. Big figure in last night's game, the 2-1 homer up Max Chronic, but gave the Braves the lead. Knocking it up and foul ground.
Foul ground. I don't know if Luis is going to get there. No. Counts 0-2.
Last night, because the great job was long. It's really a zero game. One thing that struck me was that the Mets were 7 runs, that they reached base safely on Harry 3 times, and it struck me that it's not often that you lose a game where you draw 7 runs and reach base hit 3 times. And so our wonderful recent
Ball, slow.
we looked it up.
Counts 1 and 2.
The second time in Mets history that they had lost a game where they drew 7 runs and reached base hit down there and reached 3 times. The only other time was on September 17th.
Ball low again.
The second year in Mets history that nothing in the Philly made the sense. And went back to the box for it. And I realized that things happened in that game. Like, I found to be over. One was for the Phillies. Slowly the third, very tough play for Mauricio.
And Mauricio not in time to first.
Infield hit from a slow-footed nice. Not what you expect. Phillies, future Mets third base coach Ricky Rojas hit his first major league home run. And the Mets, former Red Sox, historic player of note, Pumpsy Green,
First black players for the Red Sox.
hit his only home runs in the same game. Wow. That the Mets threw 7 runs, got up base hit, and there was 3 times.
Meisner up at bat with 1 on and no out.
Last night, 7-5.
Swing and a miss.
That's why you're the best, Gary. No one else looked at the box. I'll tell you, I did not. Way to go.
And probably amongst our audience, at least those under 70, most of them probably don't care. But it's these little things that
There's like half. There's a pizza cutter in this place. Clear the end off. Why not?
The entire drive here today on Sirius XM 79.
Counts 0 and 2.
This week is
Nice.
Low. Counts 1 and 2. Hit. Foul. First base side. Keep it at 1-2.
It's amazing, you know, great artists. And not only what they did, but how they're admired by some of the greatest people that made music, like Martin, Springsteen, whoever.
Yeah, all McCartney said was that God really knows is the greatest pop song ever written. That's all McCartney said.
Swing and a miss. Out.
Why not?
Strike for Walls. Walls 1 for 1 on the day. Double, sack bunt, 2 runs, RBI. 2 home runs on the season, 17 RBIs on the season. Ball outside, counts 1 and 1. Hit. Foul, counts 1 and 2. Hit, foul. That's a wild pitch. Pops out of the glove of Terens. Runner goes to second.
Hot sinker there. You know what's unusual there is that ball was right in front of the face of Terens. Once his glove got the catcher, he had to count and disregard catching it because he couldn't see it anymore.
Foul. Keep it at 2-2.
We go.
Come together that it needs to come yeah, I see this is funny.
We go just play.
2-2.
Bridgeport. All-star game.
Inside and low. Full count. Oh my God. That's going to bring in a run. And a man on second. 7-2 Tampa Bay Rays. Jesus Christ.
Rays keep adding on. It's now 7-2.
When Joe Matt was the manager here, he always had an adage of respect 90 feet. First, good hitting by Walls was making an impact in this game. Twice, the catcher scores with the second run. But the hustle by Walls to turn that into a double. Respect 90 feet. Indeed.
Doubles 2 RBIs now. First RBI on the squeeze one. Josh Lowe. Let's go to the teams having a good day. There was ball stealing third.
And he's out at third. Walls tried to steal third, and he's out. 2 outs. But it's 7-2 Tampa Bay. Damn, that was some good fucking Domino's pizza, boys.
For Terens. Needed a perfect throw and a perfect tag by Mauricio. What a collaborative effort on this play.
They call it a strike. Counts 2-1. Strike counts 2-2. No, I got a regular pie. And then I got those cinnamon twists. It's the weekend, so I eat whatever I want on the weekend. Hit, left field, that'll drop. Another base hit, runner on first with 2 outs for the Rays.
They've also had parachutes fall in. That's Lowe's second hit of the day.
Have you had the new Domino's Crust Lounge?
I wasn't contact, just really off the end of the bat, kind of a lucky hit. But you'll take it. Overhead, you can see how far out that ball is, or how far in front you can hit that pitch.
This game is just getting more and more bleak.
There goes Lowe.
Lowe going to second. He's out at second. All right, couple of pickoffs there from our catcher, but it's 7-2 Rays. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. A heartbeat strong, steady, unwavering. Like the people who keep this country moving. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, like every Chevy driver, dependability becomes standard. Current's quality qualified lessees can get this 2025 Silverado.
Normally I don't eat too crazy, but
Chevy owners can get 77
on the weekends, man, I
trade-in an eligible vehicle.
eat whatever I want.
T-Mobile home internet talk now with benefits.
I essentially, like Monday through Friday, I intermittent fast. I don't have breakfast, and then I usually have like a later lunch.
T-Mobile home internet runs number one customer satisfaction for home wireless.
And for the most part, I've kept off a decent amount of weight.
Just one cord, it's an easy set.
I pretty much just have in the morning 1 cup of black coffee.
We're a pretty good duo.
It's pronounced too bad.
Get T-Mobile home internet for just $35 a month. 5-year price guarantee.
If we get to like the 7th inning and it's like 14-2 Rays, I think I may just mercy rule myself, boys. Just so you know.
Oh,
Nice birdie.
yes, he is a very nice bird.
Oh no, Lima!
Only pay for what you need. Well,
All right, bottom of the 5th. We'll see if the Mets can get some runs here and make this game a little closer. Brett Beatty back up at bat.
that's now 5 runs behind as they come to bat.
Strike. Counts 0-1. Beatty 1 for 1 solo home run in the 3rd. 8 home runs in the season. Upstairs with the fastball. Counts 1-1.
Kind of different for the Mets. For the first 69 games this year, only 4 times have the Mets given up 7 or 1. Now they've given up 7 back-to-back games.
Strike. Fastball. I think it was a fastball. Counts 1-2.
Started pitching gives up more than 4 runs.
The second time this season, right? Late tip long with the only starter to give up 4 runs.
Foul.
Yeah, the only give up 3 runs.
Counts 1-2.
Meanwhile, in Philadelphia, Max Kepler just over the bottom of the 8th before this week. Blue Jays 3-2 go to 9. So the Phillies next weekend in Philadelphia.
Struck him out.
Strike 3.
Damn.
Josh Rowe decided he's going to test the arm of Luis Torres in the footwork. Pop picks almost his heels together and just delivers that ball so quickly. And he had a great job and still out of second base.
Well, the other bit beat him to the back.
The other bit was sick.
Torrens up at bat. Foul. Fastball. Counts 0-1.
Before he had the other bit on.
Or maybe he was playing the Milky Dog saying, hey, they're not going to think I'm going to run. They don't have the other bit on.
I think it's Gary Cohen and Ron Darling on the call today for the ball game. In case you were wondering. Ooh, strike to Louise. Cutter. Counts 0-2.
Well, better than Brent. That's not last year. He changed the narrative as far as the Mets' ability to running games.
Kansas City kept us on there, not one. Salvador Perez.
Salvador lost first base. He's not in the Asian club.
Counts 1-2. Ball. Counts 2-2.
Really careful averaging 77 pitches per start. More than 86 in any game this year.
Sloppy hit. Short to first. Out by a lot. 2 outs. There you go. Thank you, Ronnie. Rampage time. All right. Well, there's that. Rampage time, folks. Ronnie Mauricio hits a home run at 7-3 Rays. We need a couple more of those.
We were saying earlier that he got good swings against Rasmussen.
7-3 Rays. Lindor coming up to bat.
Hit an elevated fastball. And he just
Ronnie Mauricio just hit a home run for the Mets, Tommy. Still down by 4 runs. Lindor rips one foul, first base side. Counts 0-1. Nobody on. Tommy. Ball upstairs to Lindor, counts 1-1. Lindor 1 for 2. Double and a run, 14 home runs on the season. Ball upstairs, fastball high, counts 2-1. Ball upstairs, counts 3-1.
Somebody throwing yet of these great movement. Stewing around there and stretching, but no action yet. 3-1 to Lindor.
He walked him.
So that stretches the
2-out walk. Lindor on first. Here comes Nimmo.
It's funny how that struck him. Brad was last night. He was unhittable until he messed up that ground ball, and then everything changed.
Nimmo 2 for 2. 2 singles and an RBI. 13 home runs on the season. 13 home runs on the season. 38 RBIs on the season. Ooh, they call it a strike. I don't know about that. Counts 0-1. Nimmo foul, counts 0-2. That was the cutter. That's a wild pitch in the dirt, bounces away. Lindor goes to second. Upstairs. Counts 2-2. Nimmo rips one. Finds the hole. Base hit. Lindor's going to go home and score by a lot. All right, cool. 7-4. 7-4, Rays. All right, we need Soto to come up and hit a home run. Make it a 1-run game. Not dead yet. That's right, Lounge.
Short, thinking about it, but it happened to deficit. Metro behind. I played conservative there with Cal Snyder, pitching coach from the Rays.
Pitching coach to the mound. Schneider going to talk to everybody on the mound.
What's interesting is that
We need Juan Soto to be Juan Soto here
the Rasmussen, he never got anyone up in the pen.
and smack this one out of the park.
For Soto here, with the game on the balance.
Well, retired the first two in the inning with ease. But that police
You ready, boys?
first pitch on line. They really waited on the run. Then after a while, pitch trying to run. And so 2 runs on, there's still plenty of time in this game. And now Soto with a chance to do some more damage before they go to play. Well, he's dropping in the double play at 500 for 2 today.
Strike. Fastball counts 0-1 for Soto. Juan Soto 0 for 2 on the day. He went around, counts 0 and 2.
Rasmus got to get on the below him soon. Now it's a hit on Soto.
Wow, he stopped just in time and didn't go around. That's a ball. Counts 1 and 2 for Soto.
96 miles an hour.
Hit him go. Great job holding back. Good fall by the third base umpire at it.
1-2. Left center field.
Warning track, he's out. Damn. 7-4 Rays. We are going to the 6th.
Security so fast. The agents applied. Your travel itineraries are so well written on the best seller list. And you have access to lounges that don't officially exist. That's why you rent with National. You can skip the counter and choose any vehicle on the menu. Because travel isn't competition. Except that business. And you're winning.
Are you ready for the ultimate entertainment experience? Spectrum is bringing together the streaming apps you love. Plus, live TV for sports, entertainment, and news. All in one place, across your devices. So no matter when or where you are, it's all here. Spectrum.
Oh, it's not a pay-per-view tonight for the UFC fight. It's on TV. It's on ESPN.
To green lights. Whatever moves you, inspires you, recharges you, you'll find it here. New York State. Everything you love. Plan your summer getaway at iloveny.com.
I got another Papa Pairings order. I need 3 medium pepperoni, 2 ordered wings, breadsticks, cheese sticks, brownies.
All right, place, son.
It's on the address. See you at the summit.
We're making you Papa Pairings for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
This is not a blue moon. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. A Valencia orange makes a blue moon, and everything a little brighter.
It's been a wild first 5 innings, 7-4 Tampa Bay. San Castillo stays on. Brandon Lau gets his first pitch on the ground to the line.
Castillo covers first, and he dropped the ball. Damn, runner on first.
Well, the Mets are not seeing their pitchers field.
I think we're going to get a call to the bullpen.
An error by McGill in the 4th inning. Now an error for Castillo, dropping an easily catchable throw.
This gets run over by Lau.
Looks like it's going to be Jose Buto coming in.
Castillo's tenure in this game with the right-hand hitter Yandy Diaz coming up. Jose Buto will be coming in.
You make your own pizza, B?
Chevy Equinox, starting
That's cool, homie.
$1,000. And the all-electric Equinox EV, America's most affordable EV with a 315-plus mile range. Quality you expect and a dealer right down the street. It's your life, your choice. Qualified Chevy lessees can get this 2025 Equinox for around $279 a month. See your local Chevy dealer.
It's usually just one person trying on shoes.
Discover doubles your cash back at the end of your first year, so I'm going to use mine to get something for my beautiful stunt double Eileen.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match.
We'll take it.
NYU Langone Health maintains the lowest mortality rates in the nation, which means that more patients who come here go home. It's just that simple and beautiful.
14 years from today, Jen Gomez will turn her tiny garden into the biggest backyard farm in town.
Yeah, McGill definitely imploded.
Labor of love that Jen is already future-proofing today.
Can't stand him.
Thanks to home safety resources from AARP, they'll help Jen stay in her home for years to come, so she can share everything from eggs to eggplants with the friends and neighbors she loves. Because the younger you are, the more you need AARP.
So now it's Alonso. Big swing of Pete's bat. Win it. Alonso drives one. Deep left field. Really going back. It's out of here. And the Mets win it. In the second deck. Alonso on 3-run shot. And the Mets walk out for the first time this year. Oh, I like the smiley nod from Buck. Good. So we totally face Yandy Diaz. Diaz flies one out to right, pretty well hit. That goes Soto back in the pitch.
Off the fence, Soto can't get there.
On his way to third is Lau, who's going to be waiting.
And then I'll give her up a run. Stand up triple. 8-4 Rays, runners on third. Jeez.
First triple of the year for Yandy Diaz.
Mets are getting fucking worked.
Well, I have no doubt that the Mets are going to score more runs. The Mets pitching have shown that they've figured out these hitters for the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch hit it, sends Soto into the ball. As Gates running that loud, stutter step around second, he scores easily. Two pitches in this.
Same here for you. 8-4 Rays. That's a wild pitch. And runner is going to come home. And he's out. Yandy Diaz tried to go. He couldn't. Budo covered home and got him out. Mets got to be fucking careful with these mistakes here, though. Come on now.
What a mess these two games have been.
Three pitchers have had more action, catches it right barely in the glove. His left foot stops him from getting that left hand in and able to tag him in the chest. Good company. Let me tell you.
What's up, Jameson? Counts 1-0 here. And that's a ball.
Struck out twice and walked in this game after home run last one. 8 runs and 11 hits. That's
A wild pitch again. Come on, Budo. What the fuck? Counts 3-0. What is with the Mets pitchers today?
Time to take a deep breath, everybody.
Strike. Counts 3-1.
Start to pull the touch runner, get right down behind the catcher.
Pop up. Foul. Full count.
Dutch runner was an old-time umpire, folks, that used to get on one knee about 6 feet behind the catcher. He was calling balls and strikes from about 66 feet.
Standing behind the pitch for like a goal.
Struck him out. Fastball.
Fastball to get a run there for the second.
2 outs.
I mean, things have happened so quickly. Couldn't even get to Lucho's numbers until now. He saw numbers for Jose.
Last pitched on Tuesday against the Nats. Retired all 3 hitters he faced. Different here, jumped for a first pitch triple by Diaz. Which
Strike.
is a rarity in and of itself.
Counts on 1.
Diaz's 9th big league season. It's his 7th career triple. Caminero has a home run and a walk. They both came in the 4th inning.
Swing and a miss. Fastball on 96. Counts 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Got him.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Lucho, who also gets a put-out on the play of the plate.
I don't know. Tommy.
Health record gives you access to all of your doctors, lab results, images.
Probably because there's a schedule with payroll after a certain amount. A certain amount of hours has probably a cutoff on a certain time of day. So maybe whatever you don't get on this paycheck, you'll get on the next one.
New York City synagogue is defaced.
Jewish students scrambling for safety. By March of this year, a staggering 54% of hate crimes in New York targeted Jews.
You can feel it. All of their spaces, large and small.
This year, the safety and security of the Jewish community is.
So what are you going to do, Tommy?
We're challenging the standard.
You're going to cook for me, Tommy.
With the next generation GMC terrain and elevation. We choose to challenge. We challenge completely.
Current eligible lessons begin to slow manage lease on this all-wheel drive terrain elevation program $249 a month. We are professional grades.
Workers are tired of being taken for a ride. Cost of living up, quality of life down. I want to fix that. I'm Justin Brand.
I believe it, B. I believe it.
Working class.
Only in New York.
As budget boss, I stood up to Eric Adams. I said, hell no to his screw cuts. Now I'm ready to take on Trump's crew of employees. I'll stop the politician games, protect our city, and focus on the people. That's why labor unions and local groups are with us. Brand, Democrat for control.
Paid for by Justin Brand.
That's good, Tommy.
Home 6th inning, Braves go to the bullpen.
All right, Alonso leads off.
Pete Alonso is over 2. And Pete pops one up shallow right field. Come on, quickly. It's low.
Out at right field.
There to make the catch. One pitch. And one retired. Bottom of the 6th.
Pretty simple from Kevin Kelly.
Kevin Kelly on the mound
And a sweeper with a little three-quarter arm
for the Rays.
different arm slot for the hitters to pick up.
68.
Jeff McNeil coming up to bat. He had a single in the 4th. 7 home runs on the season.
1 for 2 at base at the center field his last time up.
They call that a strike. I don't know about that. Counts 0-1.
McNeil's now reached safely in 17 straight games.
Almost hit him. Counts 1-1. Time to watch the bananas on my iPad. What's bananas?
Picture that. That's the season for Seattle. And then Arizona. Nobody is right now.
God bless the protest. No.
Yeah.
If it's not peaceful, no. Absolutely not. Tommy.
Counts
Counts 2-1.
5 innings, 4 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, a wild pitch, 2 more runs. He is pitcher right on the outside.
2-2 count.
It's 2-2.
Yeah, but they lit some fucking cars on fire and burned some fucking places of business. I don't care which side of the political party you're on, or maybe you're not political at all. Once you start being destructive, you're only hurting yourselves in the community. And to be honest with you, I'm not even really a big fan of peaceful protesting. Because you always run the risk when you peaceful protest that it becomes the opposite. Full count. I'm sure it's not 100%, Tommy. You always have a couple of bad actors in every protest. Swing and a miss. 2 outs. And if it was so peaceful, the mayors wouldn't have called curfews.
You would have guessed there's a chance to pregame luck so let's get outside City Field. Stand the code.
It's your American right to protest peacefully. I'm not a fan of it. But that's just me. I don't, you know, I don't trust either party sometimes. Counts 1-0. Foul. Counts 1-1.
6 innings, 13 strikeouts. I guess he's out of his slump.
Counts 1-1. And then you got people looting stores. Like, there's always somebody when protests happen. They go and they loot stores. You're just hurting the community. You're just hurting the community. 3 outs. We're going to the 7th. That's why you're seeing more and more things being locked up in shelves, and you have to wait for an employee to come and unlock the product.
And race straight to the top. What's the point of winning if you can't kick back and enjoy the view?
When I worked for Macy's in 2018,
Right now,
if you stole from us, I had till you got to the curb to wrap you up, grab you, and stop you. I couldn't assault you unless you hit me first. But I could go hands-on with you. I could bring you to the ground. I could cuff you. I could do whatever. Bring you back into our holding cell in the basement. And Macy's used to pursue charges on anything. You could have stole a pair of $7 socks. Macy's would have their attorney come to your court date, make sure you're banned for as long as possible, and you're never allowed in any Macy's. We had these 2 white boys fucking take 2 pairs of shorts for $40. So each short was like $20-something. It came out to like 42 and change. And we were short-staffed that day, so I was a visual security guard, which means you would see me in my uniform. We had one guy on the floor that was an undercover loss prevention guy, and the other loss prevention guy was up on the 2nd floor manning the cameras to make sure you have every step of, you know, these people committing thefts. And the one guy wrapped up both these 2 dudes, bear hugged them, and brought them back. Once he initiated contact, I could go and I could help him. And one of the guys broke away. The other guy was close to getting away, and I grabbed him by his arm and I pulled him back into the store, swung him around, threw him up against the wall. We cuffed him. He tried to fight with us. He spit on a random girl, and we just dragged him into the holding cell and just shoved him in there. Cops came, and all the charges stuck. Like, they're banned from Macy's for life. He also had a warrant out in Whitestone, New York. So that went in effect too. And then he ended up ratting on his boy. His boy came down to the station thinking it was just going to be a warning. They brought him in and charged him with petty theft. So, you know, like, if you steal, you should be fucking charged. I don't care if it's fucking $5, $10, $100, $1,000, $1 million. We had miners that used to steal all the time. Bags of goods. We'd wrap them up and just fucking throw them in the holding cell, let the cops come. Their parents would come too, and we'd all have a court date. We'd go in. They'd get charged. They'd be banned from all Macy's, not just the Macy's they stole from. If you were a kid, you would go to juvie and you get juvenile charges. If you were an adult, we had one guy who stole over $2,200 worth of product from Polo. He got multiple grand larceny charges. You commit a crime, you should be charged. Yeah, CVS can't, but Macy's has their own policies. I used to fuck people up, dude. I used to fucking, like, quarterback sack people. If you were breaking away and you were getting away, or if you were roughing up one of my guys, you were getting fucking slammed to the ground. And then we were going to hook you up with some nice metal bracelets. That was a great job. Super underpaid, though, man. Super underpaid. Fucking minimum wage, but I made the best of it. Swing and a miss counts 1 and 2. Macy's, you had an extensive training you had to go through. Just to learn how to do cuffs, there's like 30 days of handcuffing training. Did he go around? He did. Struck him out, went out. It would depend. Because I was a visual security guard. I couldn't get involved until one of the undercover loss prevention agents initiated contact. But if they initiated contact and they said they needed me, I would take my shirt off, I'd wear a tank top underneath it, and I would just go to war. I'd run to wherever they are, help them with the dude. If they're fighting, I would throw hands, I would fucking cuff them, I would slam them into a wall. I'd fuck you up. Because the more you steal, the more product you steal from us, the less we got in our Christmas and holiday bonuses. Counts all 1. And the more I saved, the more money I got back. So you're not gonna take money from me and my family. If you think you're walking by that door, now if you have a machete, a knife, or gun, cool. Enjoy your free product. But if it's just this, and I could take you down and cuff you up, I was taking you down and I was cuffing you up. I never had to go MMA. The only time where it really got dicey was when that kid tried to break away from me and I grabbed him by his arm and I pulled him back in and he was trying to like get away from me and I threw him into the wall. 2 outs. Once I threw him into the wall, he didn't want to go. I broke, and not that I'm the toughest guy because I'm not. It's just I wasn't gonna let him get away. So when I threw him into the wall, he pretty much gave up.
We give a good smack to their brother or sister. Oh, yes, they're keeping score.
Somebody won and somebody lost.
One got the salad match, one with the other one.
I had one dude get away from me. It was kind of my fault, so I went to Domino's to get pizza for me and the other guys we worked with. When I came back, we all went over towards the pizza box to get a slice, and then we saw on the big TV, because we had multiple monitors, and then we had one big one up here, and we saw on the big one in Ralph Lauren, these two kids came in and they were just grabbing a bunch of shit and running out. So by the time I got out there, they were already in the parking lot, and we weren't allowed to go off the curb. But because we were so fast in action, they dropped most of the merchandise.
Damn.
I wasn't at my heaviest there then, but I was getting there. I was getting kind of heavy. I was still in somewhat decent shape, though. Counts 1 and 2.
It's a good thing he's here. You'd be able to get him through the door.
I had another guy, like when we were bringing him down to the holding cell, he tried to break away from me, and I threw him into a wall too. And then one of the other guys I was with was able to open up the cell door, and I just shoved him in there and then slammed the door shut. But he tried to like go on like a pity party. You're violating my civil rights, blah, 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 blah. Bro, you just stole over $1,000 worth of product. Don't talk to me about civil rights. Plus, I'm not a cop. The cops are coming. You tell the cops that.
So really hard now. So it's
1-2 count. McNeil with a sliding out at center field. Nice. We're going to a 7th-inning stretch. 8-4 Rays. It was a fun job, though, you know, even though it was minimum wage.
Guests could win a chance to pregame with Gary Keith and Ron if you're a Mets game outside City Field.
I don't know if I would call it fighting style, but I would say my style was more like I would grapple with you.
Here comes the pitch.
I wouldn't stand there and like throw haymakers. I would run in and close the gap on you and just try to subdue you, take you to the ground or wrap your arms up. And normally there was somebody else there with me, so once I wrap your arms up, the other guy will probably cuff you and we'll drag you to the fucking holding cell if you want to fight with us.
He's expensive. Is that the price for one mobile line?
It's not bad at all compared to this one.
I saved Macy's a lot of money, man.
That's more than I pay for my entire family.
For a minimum wage job, I gave that company 100%. I saved a lot of money, man.
No names, no pressure to commit.
Swipe right to that. Call 8776.
And sometimes, like, if I knew you were going to break away or get away, but you got the giant bag of shit, I would just take out my car keys. Because a lot of people would come in with, like, these giant black garbage bags. So if I got you by your hand and that's the hand you're holding the product in, I would just take my car keys out and just start, swiping out your bag. All the product would fall out, and then the person would just let it go. They may get away, but I got all the product back. So that was the other thing I used to do. Because my main thing was getting the product. And then I usually get some reward money. So, like, if I got all the product back, they would add up what it was, and they'd give me a percentage of it in my next paycheck. At one point, we were voted the best security and LP team in the East Coast of all Macy's. But that's also because our star pursued charges, and at the time, the courts we would bring them to were prosecuting people. So
last year.
Counts 1-1.
11 games this year for the Rays.
Both Colton and Lowe. The pitchers from my leagues. Both hit you dark.
100%. But we were lucky. All of our charges stuck. Was there ever a woman who tried to run?
Yeah, definitely.
She didn't try to run, but when we were stopping her and we were trying to go hands-on with her to cuff her, she kept trying to bite at our forearms. And she was like 40-something years old. I'm like, why are you trying to? She was like foaming at the mouth, trying to spit on us, trying to bite us. And she literally just stole a bunch of Ralph Lauren T-shirts and like boxer shorts. I don't even think it was over $200. Full count for Beatty. Mine just would have been like petty theft and maybe a year's probation and a ban from Macy's, but she kept trying to bite us. I would get a lot of people though. They you know. They'd call me a white devil and all this other shit. Because they thought I was being racist, stopping them from stealing. I dealt with a lot of that. It's like, I don't care what nationality you are, what skin color you are, what religion you are, where you come from. If you're stealing in the store, I'm going to try to stop you. The less product you get, the more money I get in my bonus. So. Counts 1-0. Hit, and Luis Soren's on first. Macy's also has a state-of-the-art security system with facial recognition. 360 cameras. If you're going to steal from a store, I recommend it not be Macy's.
Right up the end of the bat. The last one shaded up the middle. Can't get there.
Well, the Mets have their 8th hit of the game, and I'm running Mauricio, who homered his last time up.
I think Target could also stop you from stealing too, if I recall correctly. But like Target and Macy's are the same. You have to get to the curb. And the way it works is you have to be entering the foyer of the exit or entrance to be stopped. And if you get off the curb, you can't be pursued. Counts 2-0. But you usually have like an earpiece in or something, and you have someone telling you which exit they're going to be going through. You know. Counts 3. Could you go around? No, ball, count 3-0. It was a fun summer job. It was fun. I would have stayed if they paid more money, but I just got tired of it. Strike. Count 3-1. Yeah, it's just one of those things you have to be prepared for because you're always going to be going hands-on with somebody every shift. Because every shift, someone was trying to steal. And sometimes it was your fellow employees. That was another thing which was kind of awkward. Out at left field is Ronnie, 2 outs. Sometimes you would have to stop your fellow employees. Sometimes it would be an inside job. Sometimes it's people you're cool with, and it's just, you know, business. Lindor up at bat. He needs to hit a home run here. Ball outside. Counts 1-0. Pop up and into the stands. Counts 1-1. The other thing is you'd have people that were like lookouts for other people trying to steal, or people would just accuse you of watching them when you weren't. So he'd be like, "Oh, you're watching me." I'm like, "I'm not fucking watching you in particular." One guy got mad at me. He's like, "I shop here all the time. You're not good at your job." I'm like, don't talk to me like that. Like, don't talk to me like that. I'm not even watching you. Counts 2-1.
Keith can judge.
Lindor broken bat hit. Fair ball. Runners on first and third. Thank you, Lindor, with the broken bat hit. Exactly. That's what I always said. If you're doing nothing wrong, why do you care? Or I would have a lot of girl shoppers get mad at me because they'd be like, "Where's this shirt?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'm security. I don't know where the Go fucking ask one of the fucking people at the register. What the fuck? You don't know where it is? No, I'm security. It's not my job to know where the shirt brands are. Go talk to fucking one of the salespeople." But that's, you know, when you work with the general public, you deal with a bunch of fucking assholes. Nimmo, 3 for 3. 3 singles, 2 RBIs, 13 home runs in the season, 39 RBIs on the season.
Yesterday, they took out one left-hander, Mason Montgomery, and brought in Clevenger to face Nimmo in the 6th inning. That paid off handsomely. We were talking to Carlos Mendoza about how often you can see the manager only has 2 lefties in the bullpen, take out one lefty and bring it up.
There was one guy, it was his, it was basically his career. He would steal, we had a call to the bullpen for the race. He would steal from all department stores, especially Target and Macy's, and he was banned from all the stores in the country. This guy had been caught like 40-something times. He had over 33 felonies for stealing, and he would still come in the store and try to steal.
What kids?
Early retirement. How much is it worth for?
We had another guy who had a stroke, and his thing was he would get a bunch of product. He would go into the dressing room. He'd put the product on, put the clothes over that he was wearing before he went in and changed, and then try to leave. And he had been hitting us for a long time, taking a lot of clothes, and we got him one day. And one of the security guards didn't realize that he had a stroke. So he had one hand that was limp, like in his pocket. He was like, "Could you just take your hands out of your pocket?" And he's like, "I can't. I had a stroke." And he's like, "Why are you making fun of me? I had a stroke." He's like, "You didn't know you had a stroke, bro." Like,
many people swear they've had stuffed crust pizza from Domino's before. So
don't fucking steal. How about that?
Well, that's the Domino's stuffed crust that you said you've had in the past.
With pizza.
Domino's has never made a stuffed crust pizza before.
I'm at an awful word.
Until now, that is. Introducing Domino's.
We were trying to get that guy for like a year because he was kind of slick.
Use our delicious pan pizza dough and sprinkle garlic seasoning.
We had another guy that used to come in early in the morning, like right when we open up, and he would take a bunch of purses. He'd grab one purse off the shelf, and then like one big one, and then load up little ones in it. And one day we got keen to his patterns and what purses he would go after. So we had a team of guys already watching him when he came in. We knew what exit he was going to go through. And the mall security guards were there too. We all stopped him. And he had an extensive criminal background too. He got a lifetime ban from Macy's. And trespass. So basically, you know, Macy's also has the facial recognition. So if you've been trespassed and you come through Macy's entrance and exits, your face is going to get scanned, and then it's going to go off, and it's going to alert us in the security room, like, hey, someone who's been trespassed is here. It's going to go to the local authorities. The local authorities have a holding cell in our basement, and you're just going to get in more trouble. So if you've been trespassed from stealing from Macy's, and you're not supposed to be in any Macy's, don't go in Macy's because you're going to get more charges. But people would do it. Counts 0-1 for Nimmo. People that were trespassed from all Macy's would still come in and the alarm would go off. Nassau PD would be notified, and then boom, now you get another charge. That's a ball, counts 1-1. They also had a rule, too. If you stole while you had your kids with you, you would get a child endangerment charge. And you could also end up losing your kids. They'd go in protective custody or like foster care. CPS would get called. Strike, counts 1 and 2. Slider in for a strike.
Just a tough mix. Fastball, the rushes you right from the plate, and then he starts with the ball right to the depth.
Nimmo with a bouncy hit over to first. He's out. Damn. 2 stranded. That may have been our last hurrah there, guys. Going to the 8th. 8-4 Rays. Yeah, I don't know if I have any other more stories with that. Most people that stole from department stores, they weren't very smart. They're not very smart. Oh, we had another girl come in with her kids, and talk about a fucking loser. So she'd come in with her kids and her sister, and she would get like costume jewelry that was already like laid out on shelves and shit. She'd take the tag off of it. So it's just a piece of shit, like plastic costume jewelry worth nothing. And she would go up to every one of the jewelry booths. And these are people that have been selling jewelry for decades, and be like, how much could I get for this? And they'd be like, nothing. It's not real. And do you have a receipt for it? No. Have I ever caught an Asian stealing? Yeah, there was a lady who was stealing. She was stealing in the shoe department. We would only lay out one shoe on the shelf. It'd only be one shoe. You would have to go to the salesperson to get the other shoe in the back, in storage or in the warehouse. So she was stealing one shoe, not a pair, but like one high heel, one shoe, one boot. It's like you don't have the other genius. You don't have the other one. You don't have a pair. So we stopped her, and she was like, "What? What'd I do? What'd I do? What'd I do?" Like I said, though, most people that stole in these, department stores, they were not very bright. Stanek on the mound for the Mets.
Just turned around, didn't get an out, allowed 2 runs against the Nationals in the last game of that series.
Counts 0-1. Josh Lowe, 2 for 3. Hit by pitch, 2 singles, and an RBI. She was stealing for a one-legged sister, maybe. So it was that girl, and then the girl that was trying to sell stolen costume jewelry to the jewelers. Strike, counts 1 and 2. And all that shit gets saved. Like, there's a hard drive. You're saved on there. Your face is on there. You're marked. So the next time you come into the store, lights are going to go off in the security booth when you come through. Like, oh, this one is this. And then any clip of you that was saved, it would play on the screen next to it. So we'd know what you did the last time, where you did it, what you tried to steal. Counts 2 and 2. Moral of the story, don't steal. Foul, keep it at 2-2. Foul tip. He's out. One away. Yeah, Macy's has a state-of-the-art security system, man.
Starting Tuesday, 7 of the next 10 will be against the Braves with the Phillies in between.
I don't know, but she got caught multiple times.
Starting to get it going. Nathan Strider today, 15 strikeouts in 6 innings to beat the Rockies. Coming to Cooney is like he.
She would also come in with empty bags and just load the shirts for like her husband in the bags. Her husband had to bail her out a few times. Spent a lot of money bailing her out. Counts on one. Yeah, I did. And a lot of those women would lose custody of their kids for a couple of days because you would get a child endangerment charge, and then CPS would get involved, and your kids would be put in foster care.
Across the New York City area, it is a hot thing. Tried 31 years ago today.
Caught a few of those for you. Counts 3-1 for Lowe.
I can picture a young Steve Jobs jumping up and down in his living room.
How old would Steve have been by the time of these age? 8, 9, 7, 7.
Foul, full count.
I remember it very well, my friends. That's my first real core memory. I tried to sneak into my parents' car and hide in the back seat because they were going to the game.
Did you go to any of the games?
I went to game 7 of the Veneto game, the Eastern Conference Finals, and I went to game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals.
Well, the other thing we had was people that were strung out, and they would come in and they would ask other people to buy them a new pair of clothes. Struck them out with a fastball. Those people that were strung out that would ask other people to buy them clothes, they would go and get those. If they could convince someone to buy them a new suit or clothes or whatever, shoes, they would go on the streets and then try to sell that to get, whatever their fix is. That was another thing that we had to deal with.
I got to skate on the ice. I think I was 5 or 6 years old, and Rob Gilbert was in that playing goal.
Pop up, playable. Lindor.
Good start right there.
Out. Bottom of the 8th, 8-4 Rays. We got some work to do after this commercial break. Some of those people that would come in too, and they would ask people to buy them clothes, they would smell like a dirty toilet in an overflowing dumpster on a warm Sunday morning. They just smelled horrible. But, these were people that had a lot of problems and didn't have a home and were homeless and haven't shaved or showered in God knows how long, and they're strung out just trying to get their fix. I've been down and out before, but I've never been that down, so I don't know what that would be like to be so strung out, not being able to have a home or shower, and just begging people to buy me a product so I could go and sell it for my next hit of whatever.
That's why our most versatile X7, X5,
And there was a couple of times we had to ban them. There was a couple of people that got banned because they would just come in and just harass the customers. Can you buy this for me? Can you buy this? Can you buy this for me, man? Can you buy this? Can you buy this?
Lease the 2025 BMW X330 Extra for $629 per month.
Listen to Zoran Mondani.
I was quite open to what the conservatives are radical.
Stinking like Lincoln would be an understatement.
For us, Mondani actually wants to move the homeless into our subway stations. That's cruel to the homeless and dangerous for us. And Mondani also promises to defund the police and call.
Yeah, but there was a lot of chicks I worked with.
What the conservatives are radical.
That's a lot of them were easy. Zoran Mondani. A risk New York can't afford. Pay for it and fix the city.
We're having a big time right now.
Yeah, man. All them girls would see me roughing people up, and they'd be like, "Look how strong he is." Mason Englert on the mound for the Rays. Soto, strike. Counts 0-1.
Soto's now for 3 today. So each long on base streak. Both have not gotten on base in this game.
That's low. Counts 21.
One band in the 7th. And becomes the 5th Tampa Bay pitcher of the day. And Soto smashes one.
Soto hits over towards second. The first, he's out by a lot. I think this game is over, boys.
So that's Steve standing out on the doorstep, waiting for, deflection or rebound. He's like Espo. And that's why from there,
Alonso.
Steve, is that a bicycle helmet?
That's a bicycle helmet. I was just starting out. You were wearing
Strike.
blades.
Counts 0-1.
My custom 35
Alonso 0 for 3, 2 flyouts and a ground out, 17 home runs on the season.
No, I just love Ripken. But then I switched to
We pretty much lost this game because of Tyler McGill. Just so you know. So we're going to miss counts 0-2.
To Alonso's fly out twice and grounded out. So let me ask you this, Steve. It's been 31 years for the Rangers, 39 years for the Mets. Who wins the championship first? You're looking at it. Steve Young.
Alonso foul, third base side, keep it 0-2.
It is going to be the Mets. I am you're not telling me at a good time with the Rangers right now. You know what I realized the other day? Is that 94 team, it still feels like yesterday to me? That means you're getting old. I know. Well, we are as far away from that 94 team as that 94 team was from the JFK assassination. 31 years. Yeah, but it's not 54 years. Man, nobody's chanting 1940 anymore. I'd say Martin all.
Alonso finds the hole, left field, he's on base. He's on first.
For a 22nd straight game.
That wasn't Alonso. Who was that? Oh, it was Alonso. What am I saying? Losing my mind. Jeff McNeil coming up to bat.
It's been really jumping on the first pitch the last few days here. So a few more pitches, got into the at-bat, and hit a line drive to left field.
Let's now have 10 hits on the day, but they'll need some more. Jeff McNeil coming up. McNeil 1 for 3 at a base hit to center and fourth.
Ball upstairs. Counts 1-0.
Keep it simple.
That went foul. Damn. Thought he had one. Counts 1-1.
Not going to guess long the pitches for England. So if a change up cutter, sinker, four-seam, and curveball. Slow, sinker, slide.
Most frequent offering is a change up 31% of the time. Yes, that's what it's for right now.
1-2 count. 2-2 count.
Missed, and it's deck batter.
Justin Garza warming up in our bullpen.
Twice to the net so far since we got the deal with the Giants. On to the first and 1 out. Lays off the
Change off. Goes ball. Full count for McNeil.
Three change-ups in this match. This ball three. Give credit to Neal for letting off those pitches as well. Five relievers last night. He's with 4 already in this game. Two coming. And McNeil getting under one on the right field line. Getting to a stand.
That goes foul to the stands on the right side. Count stays full for McNeil.
Mike's beginning to take hold. He started about an hour late because of rain. On to the first with 1 out. 3-2 to McNeil. And he gets this one near the left center.
Damn, he's out at left field. 2 outs.
Second out.
Long years, I throw him anywhere today. 2 Magpie runs for line drive, so really good out.
Go back to the ball. On to the second inning. Right center. He caught through his guard. Lined up nearly on the right side. Going out to the northeast. That is not a good between.
Starling Marte, the DH.
Just starting Marte is 0 for 3 today.
0 for 3 on the day.
Yeah, game last night.
Ball upstairs, counts 1-0. Starling Marte 0 for 3, strikeout, GIDP, ground out, 4 home runs on the season, 18 RBIs on the season. And Meisner fell down. He lost track of the ball. We got 2 on. Alonso to third. Marte to first with 2 outs. Get a home run here, and we're right back in the game.
And the Mets have runners at first and third.
We got a late Christmas gift.
Probably really tough and easy and like that first. And then they tried to beat up for it and slipped and then lost it. So 3 different things happened to Meisner there. Yeah, that ball in.
So they said, it's the time of night. Sometimes guys lose the ball in the twilight.
2 on and 2 out here for Brett Beatty. He's 1 for 3. Had a solo home run in the third. 8 home runs on the season, 24 RBIs. Can he do it again? Can Lightning strike twice tonight, fellas? We are about to find out. My beard is very itchy. All right, Beatty. Let's do this.
2 for 3 with runners in scoring position today.
And that is a sloppy hit to first. He's out.
Late side of the time.
Well, there goes that.
One pitch grounds out. That's strand 2 more in the 8th. The late field.
Well, so much for that.
Still looking for a new job?
Just found out my dad's sister's husband is golfing buddies with the CEO of a great company, so basically I got the job.
It sounds promising.
Indeed helps you match based on what you know, not who you know.
Oh, thank goodness. I didn't know if it exists.
Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the Capital One Venture X business card. You can
No preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. What's in your wallet?
Itch, scratch, rustle, itch.
Stop the itch sanity with Cortisone 10 for bug bites, poison ivy, and other itches. It works fast and lasts for hours. Cortisone 10. And for no mess relief, try new cooling spray.
I'm not sure how long he's going to be out. Garza on the mound.
Yesterday, back to the board today.
Yeah, he gave up 3 hits yesterday.
For the Mets. Garza.
Rondo will be the first man to face him. Rondo struck out 3 times and walked today. And for 3 hits, including a home run last night. And he fouls back to first pitch fastball, nothing to 1.
Counts 0-1 for Aranda.
3 2-3, 6 runs, 3 of them earned. St. Castillo gave him 2 runs, 1 earned, and then into the third. They said we took 2 scoreless innings, and Brian Stanek with 1-2-3. And a liner ball back.
And Beatty catches that liner, 1 out.
Sinking liner, and Beatty was up the backhand and right before it hit the turf.
He was all 6'4" to get that glove in position to field that line drive by Aranda. Nice play by Brett.
So 1 out and nobody on that. Junior Caminero. Over back in the 4th inning. It's led 2-1 after 3. Caminero's home run tied the game.
1 out, next man up. Caminero. Strike. Yeah, I guess I'm on for you. Damn, I blame McGill on today's loss. Counts 0-2. Well, counts 1-2. Ball counts 2-2. Foul. Keep it at 2-2.
Well, the Rays have to move their home games. Tropicana Field, Steinbrenner Field in Tampa, and rejiggered the schedule so they play fewer games in the heat of the summer. So they play far more games at home so far this year.
Hit. So Mauricio at third to first, out, 2 outs.
They will. Those ballparks, any of those spring training ballparks, the heat of the summer, the ball really carries.
You remember how I told you that Grant Holmes was going to start the first game of the series against the Mets in Atlanta? Well, the Rays just shuffled the rotation. We have no good Holmes tomorrow.
Hit.
Pitch against the Mets.
And he might be able to get the second.
He's got himself a 2-out double. For a tie.
just a spinner in the middle of the plate. Nice hitting by Mangum. So Sale for the first game of that series on Tuesday.
This Sunday is one of the games in the series. So now they have options.
He had like a 3 or 4 start period where he was struggling, but now no more. He's on top of his game again.
Interesting that some teams do that to try to match up their best pitchers for a particular series. That's not done any of that this year. Vice.
But teams are really, they find it more important to make sure their pitchers get the proper rest or more rest.
Well, gets away from Torrens. And over the third goes Mangum.
It's just a pitch where the catcher's trying to keep it in the strike zone.
It's the second pass ball in the game for Torrens.
Damn. Sorry, Nathan. Good to see you, though, Nathan. Pop up. The line's up behind first. Let's Beatty take it out. All right, we're going to bottom of the 9th. 8-4 Rays. This is it.
NYU Langone Health maintains the lowest mortality rates in the nation, which means that more patients who come here go home. It's just that simple and beautiful.
This is it, boys. We need 4 runs to tie it. 5 to win it.
That reminds you of when you studied abroad, Neil.
This brings me back to bed.
You had a layover. Try the new croissant toast sandwiches. It just meals good at Panera.
Who's in for Mohegan? Obviously everyone. We're off to the races, and it's you for the win. The moment of calm. Double the German score. High score, one more. Dance more. You need skill when you have style. I'm feeling like it's the best time ever. Smile. Abs, grabs, and nightcaps. Yes. And it's down for the thread count to sort it all again tomorrow. This is how it feels when you're all in for Mohegan. Mohegan Sun.
You combed through every last piece of evidence. You could have found an impossible connection. All the while, you were simply in the body.
That's what she said, Frio.
Imagine when you listen.
Well, the Mets have not been able to get through the maze in this game. Fourth, we were behind the 9th after falling 7-5 last night. We're back to the outings for the Mets pitching staff, and particularly the starting pitcher today, Robert McGill, got a bit. With one defensive change was a Caballero comes in to play third base, replacing the junior Caminero. Caballero.
Angler's still in the game trying to get
Angler back on the mound for the Rays.
Through 18 pitches in the 8th, he gave a couple of hits, but got Beatty to ground out to end the inning. And to let 8-9-1, they ordered Torrens, Mauricio, and Gore.
Torrens, 1 for 3 today with a single in the 7th.
Rays did get a good start from their main pitcher today. The rest was able to 4 runs in 5 innings, but their bullpen was solid. 3 scoreless innings behind them. Torrens had a base in his last time up in the 7th, the Sidney Wright.
That's down, counts 1-0.
This is low, ball 1.
8 scorers. Got a bullpen, right?
25 more Mason Ingles.
Strike, counts 1-1.
Strike. 1-1. His 13th appearance. He's finished 3 games for the Rays this year.
Strike, counts 1-2.
Covered there. 2. The Rays continuing what they've been doing now for the better part of 3 weeks. Their offense best of the majors since they started this hot streak. They won 16 of the last 22 when they kept up in this series.
That's down. Change up low. Counts 2-2.
Except for another rehab start tomorrow. The Montas had that rehab start last night. He didn't go well. That's for a third foul ball.
Rally cap.
Rehab start, then runs out on it.
Play ball. Counts 2-2.
Yeah, it's a tough one because, you know, he hasn't been able to prove that he's ready to start being here yet. You know, the results have just been real spot.
In the dirt, full count.
He had the option of bringing it in and putting it in the bench, but it didn't right there.
Come on, man. You know, it's a come on, go back to fastball split.
We could do what Blackburn has been doing lately.
Hit over towards second to first, out. One down, 2 to go. And then we'll lose because of Tyler McGill. Every time I stream and Tyler McGill is the pitcher, we effing lose. Ronnie Mauricio, 1 for 3, solo home run in the 5th. 2 home runs on the season for him.
It's 8 runs and 12 hits, and that's 4 runs and 11 hits. It's a 2-1 after 3, with Mauricio 5 and 4, and they've been on top of the since.
They call that a strike. I don't know about that. Counts on 1.
Well, first pitch hitting, he cut fastball up in the strike zone. That's
Hit over towards short. He's going to be at first. Mets down to their final out. Diaz put a tag on Mauricio as he was heading first. Man, oh man, oh man. All right, Lindor. Guess you say this thing's over because of McGill. He sucks. He sucks. He sucks. Tyler McGill, you suck. Counter on 1 for Lindor. And that'll do it. That's the game. Over to second and first. Lindor out. Mets will lose 8-4. Fans there will boo because that is just atrocious. I'm going to go watch the UFC fights. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow's game. At some point, I'm going to my future father-in-law's house. But I think the Mets have like a 1:30 game tomorrow, so I'll try to do, at the very least, the first half of it. Thank you for being here with me. I'm sorry every time I stream the Mets lose. Blame it on Tyler McGill. Back-to-back L's for the Mets. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.